Hello everyone, it's day 4. Today did not go as planned. I thought I was going to finish so much, but Webpack gave me issues. There was just a lot of things that I forgot how to kind of connect the dots. First thing was with an image, I forgot the steps that you have to take to include an image so that Webpack knows how to look for the image in this folder and move it to this folder where your actual source files are. Well, not source files, but the part that's in production or whatever you want to call it. I feel like that's the wrong term, but you know what I mean. Another thing, I couldn't figure out how to get the font awesome icons to show up. Because if at first I didn't have an index.html file that I created, I just let Webpack create it after the fact whenever I run npm run build. But the things that I try to find how you can import it with JavaScript or through your CSS file or whatever, but it wasn't working out for what I needed it for. So yesterday when I posted that Webpack video, I just decided to just rewatch the whole thing from the beginning because I skipped to the part that I needed yesterday. But he actually went over creating a temp file in Webpack. So that allowed me to just add the link to the Font Awesome CDN into the index.html file. And it also saved me a lot of time because I was just able to just copy the HTML just for the sidebar and the header. And it basically just took the HTML that I had in that page and combined it with the index.html file that was dynamically created. So that saved me tremendously. I just wish I had watched that video first before I try to figure it out. But anyway, another thing I ran into was I couldn't, when you click on the picture, the little drop box comes down that allows you to press the button to upload your profile picture, whatever you want to change it to. And so once I had transferred everything over to Webpack, I was just testing it out, and I just could not click on that button. And then come to find out, the container that I set was actually covering up the whole screen, 100 view width or whatever. No, not 100 view, whatever I have. So all I had to do was just change the Z index to -1 to put it under, so that whenever that box popped up, it was on top of the container, because I always wanted to be on top of whatever it is. So I solved that one. But yeah, just everything that I did, a problem came up somehow, which just took a whole lot of time or whatever, but it was a good learning experience or whatever. And I also watch this video, when I code now, usually rather than playing music in the background, because when I listen to music, I love listening to music so much, it's really a distraction because I like it loud. And I like music with words. So I have just YouTube videos playing in the background. So I have a lot of YouTube videos I've added to my favorites or my watch later. And so I just kind of go through them all while I'm coding just to listen to them. And so Dev Ed, he had a video basically just kind of comparing vanilla JavaScript to React and just showing you the difference or whatever. And so now I really want to learn React, just because this project for vanilla JavaScript, I already know it's going to be pretty lengthy, just because just from the little stuff that I've made already, I think I already have 6 different modules, maybe even, yeah, probably about 6 so far or whatever. And it's only going to get bigger as I keep adding on. I'm going to do stuff little by little or whatever. And he was just explaining rather than doing X, Y, Z with vanilla JavaScript, you can just combine all 3 steps or whatever with React or whatever. But I'm not going to jump ship and be oh, let me learn React. Just because, one, the Odin project, we're supposed to do a to-do list and a weather app. And this project pretty much encapsulates that, plus some other stuff that I added in there too. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. Plus I wanted to do a project in vanilla JavaScript that uses OOP. So I'm using classes in this one and ES6 modules. So this is pretty much my farewell to JavaScript project. So this is it. So it's going to have APIs and all that stuff in it or whatever. So after this, then I'm most definitely going to John Smilga's React course, just because I feel I probably could have wrote this had I known React. It probably would have been a whole lot faster to create this project. But I just wanted to make sure I knew my stuff when it comes to JavaScript. So But yeah, also though, just from a getting a job standpoint, like I don't know what everybody else's goal is, but that's my goal. And I just feel like, as so far how it's looking, like yes, I'm finding jobs that have just HTML, CSS, vanilla JavaScript, but I just feel like the majority of jobs say React, and I don't even bother to apply for those because I don't know React. But I feel like once I can put that on my resume, then I feel like the sky's the limit, kind of, sort of. So, but what I may end up doing is, as I learn React, as like a side project, recreate this same project, but in React. And then, so when it's complete, take the vanilla JavaScript one off my portfolio and replace it with the React one. Or just come up with a completely different project or whatever. But I don't know, just to see like the difference, or to see that I can like turn vanilla JavaScript into React or whatever. Anyway, it's just my thoughts. But yeah, I also like kind of skimmed the Jest section on Odin project. It's only like 4 little subsections, not that much. So I think what I'm going to do is, like, starting tomorrow, a portion of my day, of course, like the end of the day, I like to work on the Productiv app, just because like at the end of the day, I kind of like just to chill out, do whatever I want. To start my day, I kind of want something more structured. So I'll probably take a look at Jest. And also I kind of want to hurry up and get through CS50, just because the end of the class where you get into Python and Flask, I want to say you learn just a smidgen of the back end. I feel like I could kind of turn that, and you have to do a final project. So I'm like, final project could probably turn into a portfolio project that would have a back end potentially, or, you know, or something like it. So that's kind of where my thought process is with that. But yeah, so probably watch the lecture one day, then work on the lab. And like maybe the first problem set another day, then the second problem set the third day. It's like every 3 days I'll start a new one. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, and then go through the Odin project, the Jest section for on testing, and just to see what that is. They have like a battleship project to go with it. I don't know if I'm going to do the project or not, but I'm definitely going to go through the lesson anyway. I wonder if there's any way I can add Jest testing into this project. That would be kind of neat to say like, hey, you know, I still need to finish my intermediate algorithm scripting on Free Code Camp. I always like put that off for last. I need to get back into at least attempting like a problem a day until I finish. I keep saying that, but so far I haven't really done it. So we'll see. But yeah, overall, good day. Like I said, I didn't accomplish as much as I thought I would, but I mean, I did accomplish stuff. And then now I feel like I got the hard stuff out the way. So now I can kind of move forward a little bit. So we'll see. But thanks for watching day 4.